Hi, how are you?
Hello.
My name is Jennifer Dixon, and I'm a social worker at Family Surgeon Agency. You may have a seat. And what's your name?
Miss Jackson.
Ms. Jackson.
Yes.
How are you
I'm
today?
good and yourself.
Great. And what's going on with your husband and your family?
Okay, well, me and my husband, we were married for about 12 years, and we just separated about 6 weeks ago. It's taking a lot on my daughter. She's not excelling in school like she normally does.
Okay.
And our communication is not where it should be. Like, I don't know if she wants to talk about it or not, but with me, I try to do things with her and try to let her know she still has both her parents.
Okay.
So right now she's staying with me, and she sees her father from time to time. He sometimes picks her up from school, or I do.
Okay. Where's your husband? He's no longer there with
Yeah,
you
we're not
guys?
living in the same house.
Okay. How long ago did he move out?
After we separated, I would say in 2 weeks he decided to move out.
Okay. And where do you know where he's staying?
Some apartment up north, that's all I know.
And your daughter still lives with you?
Yes.
Correct? Okay. And you guys still live in the house that you guys started out?
Yeah, we still live there.
And so tell me a little more about your daughter. What's her name?
Her name is Joanna. She's 14 years old.
Okay.
She recently came in the house
Okay.
under the influence of alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah, and her curfew is at 9 p.m. She came in the house at 12.
Okay.
And this was actually on the school night. She doesn't usually go out on school night. It's for weekends. You're 14 years old. Weekends, Friday, Saturday, and you have to be back before 9.
Okay. And where were you when she left the house?
I was at work.
Work.
Yes.
And she just left, and she came back in at 12.
She said that she was going to try out for softball because that's what she really wants to play. She wants to do softball.
Okay.
So she's like, well, she came to the house and she left and she was like, I have to go to softball. I'm going to try. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll see you when it lets out. So I went right into the bus around 6 or 7. So she should have been home at least 6:30. And she wasn't there. So I'm like, I'm going to give her another extra 30 minutes. She wasn't there. I started calling her friends and nobody knew where she was at until one of her friends called me. One of her friends called me back and was like, well, she's here and she's okay. But when she got home, she was drunk. So I don't know how that went from being okay to her being drunk. I'm not understanding the rules you have in your house and not ours.
Okay. So first I want to ask, what was your first reaction?
When she came in drunk, I was very disappointed in her because I felt like I raised her better than that.
Okay. How did you punish her?
Well, I mean, I didn't know what to do. So,
Okay. Did you involve her dad?
no, he doesn't know.
You don't
He
know.
doesn't know because I feel like he's going to come down very hard on her. Yeah, I was disappointed, but I don't want him to give her that no drinking till you're 21 because that's going to make her do it more.
Okay. Everyone have their own way of parenting, so I understand that. But she's 14 years old. She's still in school.
Yes.
She disobeyed your rules. She coming in past 9. She was drunk, you know. So I think, like, when those things are happening, we have to take a different road. Like, if you continue to say, oh, we're going to be too hard on her, and you let her get down with this, she don't think she can do it every night. And I don't think that's something you should be okay with as a mom.
I'm not, but then the way I grew up, I was very disciplined. Like, I had to be on time. It was no leniency with my parents. Like, I grew up, like, tough. Like, it was very hard. There was very strict parents. And I was like, when I ever have a child, I don't want to be as hard on her as they were to me. So I guess that was normally how I discipline my child.
Okay, I think that you should involve her dad. You know, a daughter needs a father so that she can, a father is always harder. Sometimes a daughter will listen to their dad more than their mom sometimes. So first I think you need to involve her dad in a way. What do you think is changing your daughter's life life? Like, does she have new friends?
She is hanging around this new girl that I recently met, but I never got a chance to meet her parents. But I need to like dead vibe around her. But
Okay.
I'm not just gonna say I don't want you to hang around her because you can. I feel like that's gonna make her wanna be with her more.
What is your daughter's grade in school? She's an A student.
Before me and her father got separation, she was a scholar, A to B. But now her grades are slipping to like D's and F's.
Okay, from what I'm understanding is that maybe there's a change because of divorce. Kids always, go through changes through divorce because they see that their parents are arguing, they're not together. Maybe they got a leeway. They try to play you guys against each other, especially if you guys. Especially if you guys are not communicating, they're gonna do what they have to do to play you guys against each other. I think that first you need to talk to your husband. Although you guys are separated, as parents, you guys have to work together to raise a daughter.
I don't know how to talk to him. We're barely communicating. Besides when he picks her up from school.
Okay.
He doesn't talk to me. I don't talk to him. When he drops her off, he doesn't come in the house. He stays out. We have a phone conversation. Besides, I'm picking her up. That's it. But we don't have really communication.
Okay, I have a question. First, I want to ask, what is your strengths? Like,
With my daughter or like with my family?
with your family?
The strength of my family is I do try to work things out. I try to communicate, but I'm not the best communicator.
Okay, what about your husband? What was his strength in the family?
He was a provider.
A provider?
Yeah, he was the head of the household. He put things in order.
And because he put things in order, your daughter feel like she have a leeway. Oh, I can get over with mom. His dad not involved. I do think you guys need to communicate. If it takes for your husband to come in here so that we can sit down and we can talk about, ways to communicate, put things to the side, just to him and, you and your daughter, I think that's what you guys need to do. Because, I just think that's like one of the best things. Your daughter is like winning right now.
Well, how do I communicate with him?
First, I think that you need to, if it's better for you guys to email or, send a text message or anything, I think you need to let him know that his daughter came in past curfew. She was drunk, and we both need to put things to the side to work with our daughter. And I would say, I went to counseling, I talked to a social worker, I let her know our problems, and that I think that we all need to go in to have conversations to work things out. And if he responds in a way like, okay, I'm willing to work with my daughter, then I think you guys need to come here. If not, then I think that you need to step up to the plate and do the things that he did. You need to find a different way to raise your daughter.
I don't want him to say, this is your fault, why she came in late. I don't want him to go through the blaming stage. I already feel bad that me and her father are separated, and I feel like that's going to hold her back from the wrong things, and I don't want that to happen.
Have you tried communicating with her? Like, how does she feel about you and your father, or what is the changes in you guys'
I
lives?
mean, all she knows is that, well, we as parents haven't really told her the real reason why we're separating or even going to get divorced. She just knows that her mom and dad are trying to take a break from each other and at least try to get back into the way that we used to be, that loving, caring family that we was before. We really haven't told her the reason, why we live in two separate houses, how come he doesn't come home at night anymore or anything.
Okay, as a 14-year-old daughter, I think she don't need to know that. But I also think that you guys need to come up with something to tell her. Like right now, we're separated because things not working out between us. But we're still going to be here for you as both of your parents. We're still going to be hard on you, and we're going to make sure you graduate to go to college, just as we did. And I think that you definitely need to get her that that's the biggest thing ever, you know. And the fact that you like neglected him, um, is probably like hard on her. And especially because you guys was like family oriented, like I think that's one of the biggest things for a daughter to see. Um, I think that we should stop with sending your husband an email and see how that goes. Um, and I think that you also from today, I think that you need to start communicating with your daughter more. Um, I do think you need to find a punishment. I think just for now, like talking to her, seeing how she feels, you know, I think that you need to punish her for drinking because like otherwise she will continue to do it and you don't want your daughter going through the wrong path. So, do you feel okay with meeting with your husband and you first and then the whole family, or you want everybody in?
I would like everybody there because I feel like everybody needs to know how to communicate with one another, not just with my husband, but me, my husband, and Joella also.
Okay, so do you think that you guys need to communicate with each other? You think you and your husband need to? Okay, you think you and your husband need to come in first to see how y'all gonna deal with Joella and then bring Joella in? Okay, you wanna? Okay, so when is good for you?
Well, Joella gets out of school around 3:30, so I would say about 4:15.
Okay, 4:15.
Yeah, that's for me and Joella, but for me and my husband, I would say maybe sometime next week about 2 o'clock.
Okay, so can I do you and your husband Monday at 2 o'clock, and there we would discuss how we're gonna work with Joella and how you guys want to build our relationship to raise her. And then on Wednesday, I would like to meet with all three of you guys at 4:15, and there we would discuss, you know, how she feels, what changes have came throughout her life, why she was drinking, or why did she come in past, or why things are changing. I think we should all have that discussion all together. And okay, so do you need to email your husband? You know for sure he'll come in.
Yeah, I'm gonna email him
Okay.
and let you know what he says.
Okay, well, I will make sure I keep everything confidential.
Thank you.
Anything that you do not want me to discuss with your husband, I wouldn't. Or your daughter. And I will see you next Monday at 2 o'clock with you and your husband, and next Wednesday at 4:15.